554 and a low of 507. Quite the range here. VWAP at 502. I'm going to start rotating through. See if any of the other ones are making a move. ATTO, light volume, not anything there yet. REUN, not seeing much there either. And RI, what was the other one that was mentioned? RMTI. Let me see. No stones left unturned, right? We got to take a look at everything. Yeah, this one on the daily chart looks good. You know, we'll see if it does move up. So REUN starting to move just a little bit. Is this the one? I don't know. There's a halt up at 28. It's a little extended here. Do we need a pullback? Right, I'll be waiting. We'll see how the volume continues to get in. High of days at 19. There's a bit of selling. Will we get a halt up here? Watching to see if this wants to push up for a halt. Oh, maybe I'm out a little too soon. There it goes. Halt is at 131. Yeah, looks like I'm out too soon. The halt is now at 135. Will we chase down that halt level and get halted up? You know, just like that, this one is in play. And this is why we do our due diligence and make sure we still put our trend lines, right? Just in case it's the stock sneaks up. So right now I'm just watching. We'll see if it pulls back or something. It's a little too extended here. High point 35. The low of the current candle is 26. Again, the 200 is up at 152. Halt up is now at... Oh, looks like we're holding. Maybe not. Still seeing that selling. Can we see the push through 30? There's some green. Oh, I'm all out. Not good. Thought I bought 3 times. I thought I was holding a position still. Not good. A little sloppy there. 40 for the halt up. 40. A little aggressive of an entry there. Not quite working out. So we'll wait a little. We'll wait again. Trying to get the 1-minute candle to make the new high for 40. But maybe we need a quick pullback. I wanted to hold shares into this. So it's a little unfortunate that I sold all. My share size was at 3K shares. I thought it was at 2,000 and I bought 3 times. So a bit of a mistake on my side. But yeah, here we are getting halted up. It might get locked in. No, not quite. Halt is at 43. Will we get locked into this halt? At this point, being that we're this extended, we have the 1-minute candle make the new high. I want to see it get locked in here. Yeah, it's not holding. There's not a lot of big bids coming in. So maybe we see a pullback, in which case I need to size down. There's 34, but not quite holding. 33, 32, 30. If it pulls back a lot more than this, it's just failing. So can we hold up our key levels? Or is it to the depths? In which case we kind of see that like a 5-minute pullback, you know, pretty early, which could happen. I'm gonna try it again here. If not, I wait some more and see. Okay, there's still some selling, but it's holding up. 30, 30. Is there a hidden seller here? 31. Okay, there we go. 32. 32. Where's the green? It's churning a little too much. If it pulls back past 20, it's just failing. So right here, I'd expect a double bottom on the 5 minute, in which case we're seeing a 5 minute pullback towards those lows that we just had. If it pulls back past this, then to the depths, right? My average is kind of high. We'll see what it does. But I think I like it. My average is a kind of high, so I sold half, but we'll see. I'm willing to add back, of course, right here in this situation. But it depends on how it moves. 33 is the high of the last. Will we see more pullback or will we get going here? Can we see the break of 33? So my average is now much higher. And of course, these are scalp trades. We should see a new high of day if it's really strong. If not, it might need a pullback first. If I see enough buying, I'll get back in for the new highs. There's 44. We should see a halt, maybe. Will we see it, or do we need a quick dip first? Don't forget resistance potentially 52, so we got to see how it reacts in that area. Right? So far, so good. It's moving in a very linear manner, which is great. We haven't seen big flushes yet, which is good. REUN, the stock that's moving, REUN. So it's just waiting here, seeing what it wants to do. Low of the current candle is 35. There's some selling. 35 again on the bids. 35. Waiting. 35 on the bids. Waiting. They're still selling. Waiting. 35, 34. 33. Still coming down. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a loss there. It's a much bigger pullback than I expected. 28? What was the low? 29? 29. I was buying 33 thinking it would hold up. I'm going to wait right here. This 5 minute candle now has just as much volume as our green candle, so I'm going to wait. I still think it looks more bullish than bearish, but I'm going to wait just to be safe here. I'm going to make sure it's not going to sell off. Again, the pullback is a little bigger than I expected, so I'm just, making sure it's good. So, but we're holding VWAP. Some traders might be aggressive here, and so far it is bouncing a bit. I'm going to size down a little bit more. If the 1 minute candle makes the new high again, I'd be interested. But I don't think here's a bad entry. Just a little, might be a little bit more risk. That's about it. Tight stops as usual. Low was 28. And volume, we finished with 2.8 versus, so we have 5-day volume on a red candle now. So we're still waiting to see. We got a bottoming wick still. What I don't want to see is 22 again. I don't think we should be pulling back to 23 or 22 again. That would be a little too much at this point. And it would be the third time. You guys know about that rule of three, right? There's 28. Watching to see if it, will we see like the breakdown and reclaim here? What I could do is jump in and just put a stop in place, which is what I think I'll do, just in case I miss the trade. Small size, if I take a loss here, so what? Over 34, I'd probably add. Let's see what it does. As long as it doesn't flush down, of course, because then we lose more than we expect to in terms of our risk. Watching for an ad if it gets going. Now 32 for the 1 minute candle to make the new high. There it is. So will this rip into the moon now? KB, are the Bulls going to take this one, right? Watching and waiting. We need to pull away. It's not, I'm going to come out. It's not pulling away. It needs to pull away here, right? The 1 minute candle to make the new high. We want to see some more green. Now, some people will choose to wait until it makes a new low, which is all right. I'll get back in if I have to. So waiting to see what it wants to do here. What's it going to be? If I see the volume, I'm in. So just waiting patiently. Okay. Maybe not. I don't want to overtrade this consolidation as mentioned in the opening statement. So, not putting out too many trades. More buyers. And it's pushing up with some red coming in on the tape. 36, 37. Okay. Okay. Talk to us nicely. We need to see 42 here minimum. Okay, I'm getting chopped around a bit, so I'll wait. There's still more time. There's 1 minute left in this candle. It has to get going. If not, maybe we'll probably see more pullback. By the way, I haven't even been looking at UCAR. Oh yeah, it's looking all right. UCAR potentially over 530 and 511 was lows. Maybe there's something coming up for an entry there. Long UCAR tight stop. Stopping out for $30 loss. It's not holding up. Tried using the low of the last as a risk. Low is 511. I'm in at 5.9. It doesn't bounce, so I'm not back out. REUN is in an interesting area. It's still flagging on the 5 minute, which is good. But, can we hold up above our previous low that we just had? VWAP is still right here. It'll be nice to see it hold up these levels. There's some selling coming in. 30 on the bids. 30, 29, 28, 27. It broke down by 1 cent. You know what? I'll put a stop in place again. That's the best way to do this because then I'll be too in and out. I'll just put a stop in place below the lows here. As long as it doesn't flush down to 20 and just teleport down there, you know? So I'm in with 1500. Let's see if it does curl up a little bit. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. We need to see 40 out of this thing too. All right? Pretty good. Pretty good so far. It's trying. Can we see the breakthrough 40? Come on. Take us to the moon. It's not pushing. Trying it again. It's churning here. We should have already been halting up. Still watching. Come on. We might need a bigger pullback. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, well, I've missed it. There's bids coming in. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, show us 50 here. REUN. Turning shares, easing off again. I don't want to overtrade the areas. But beautiful move, right? So taking that 1500 shares down there at 29 and just putting a stop in place. Initially, I took more size, but that should have been my first instinct to put a stop in place. And that way I could have rolled the move to the upside with more shares. But let's see what it does. So we got 39, 38 on the bids. 36. 36 might have been the low right there, but very quick and bouncing. High of day? What is high of day? 45. Don't forget 52 as potential resistance, right? Pre-market highs, 200 EMA. I might still take an entry up there. It just depends on how the volume is coming in. If it looks very aggressive and strong and then we can rip into a halt, then, you know, maybe. And the halt is at 52. If it extends, that'll be better. If we get closer, the halt level extends. That way we can get halted up above the resistance, which will give us a nice blue sky. All-time highs. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to hit the thumbs up, right? If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. I go live every weekday morning. You guys can check me out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Relentless Trader is everywhere. We are now global, right? Also, check out the Discord. Right now, the Discord is transitioning from, you know, being from being free to being subscription based. So that's some news coming out, right? If you guys didn't see that video. I'm trying to take 36 right there, but you know, there's some selling, there's some selling, there's some selling, there's some selling. Selling, selling. It's still holding. I could have been in sooner, but that's all right. Sometimes I'm trying my best to avoid the loss, and you guys know how it goes when it comes to confirmation, right? Confirmation sometimes mean not being in as early as you might want to be in. What's it doing here? This is where it does start to get a little tricky for me, right? It's like the pattern is kind of broken, but VWAP is still there, right? It's essentially a VWAP bounce there. And here we are, 32 again. The 5-minute candles are still bullish, so if it pulls back below this area, I'd probably still take it, but we got to be careful of a flush and a halt down. That's, a halt down is too close. I'm not going to jump in. I don't know. It looks good though. The volume here looks good. So will we see a false halt? If we do, I might take it. Also on the resumption, if it opens up sideways and it looks good, I might take it too, right? WLDS, by the way. WLDS moving up. Break up the highs of 12. 10. 10. Let's take an entry here. Can we see 15 again? WLDS. Oh no. All that selling, man. There's this. Oh, looks like it's gonna break. Come on. It's not moving as good as I would like though. WLDS. $10 loss. Waiting. So the question for REUN, are we on the backside or is this just a pullback? The way how the volume is looking, I'm leaning towards just a pullback. If it holds up at 20, then we can see a really nice reset. This is the 4th time, so it is, in terms of my rules, I take the first time, the second time, right? I can map it out here. So first time, second time, third time, which even I waited for more confirmation. I think I still took. This is the 4th time. The 3rd time I don't like. The 4th time I don't like either. But if it crawls back up, it's like it resets. So we'll see what it does. Right now, just being patient and waiting for resumption. Pullback not working because Nasdaq is red. You see, I don't know. I don't really go off of the overall market a lot. There's been days where the overall market has been red and the stocks have still been strong and vice versa. So I know that usually when it comes to the large caps, there's like more of a connection, right? Like the big blue chip stocks. WLDS moving up again. Let's take a look at a few of the other ones. ATTO, well, nothing there. MNPR, sold off. RMTI, not much. So UCAR and REUN has been the two. WLDS a little bit. So if this stock resumes and it's like just finished, then my day is also finished. But if the stock resumes and curls back up like I think it could, then I'll still be here, and I'll size down 1500 just in case I take a loss or something. So this stock will kind of determine what happens here for the rest of the day. Then I gotta get to Discord stuff. Discord's been killing me these last couple of days. I gotta get to Discord stuff. If anything, as always, I'll just reach out for professional help if I have to. CVNA. Yeah, it might have gotten halted. It might have gotten halted either pre-market or maybe after hours. That's why it maybe started trading a little late. I remember, back in my Robinhood days when I had no idea. In fact, hold on, let's hold that thought. Resumption 56 and 45 seconds. I almost forgot I'm waiting for the resumption here. Let's cut the chatter. 15 seconds. Ten. 5 seconds. Here we go. REUN. Well, okay. I want to see a big surge. It's still here. This has been our support before, right? I don't know. I feel like if it curls back up over time, I wouldn't be surprised. I could buy again and put a stop in place. But I don't want to do it with size though. Maybe I come down to 1,000 shares. If it gives another chance, I do it. Okay, maybe it's finished. Okay, to the depths, Titanic. It looks like it's finished indeed. For those of you going the distance, till 12, 1 p.m., 2 p.m. to close, you guys can maybe put it on one of the charts in the background and then click back on it later to see. Being that this one is finished, I think this is where I'll shut it down. We were at 800 at the highs, but we kind of, some choppy trades gave back. How do you guys feel about UCAR? There's a bit of an ABCD going on here. The only concern that I have is that it seems like the stock is choppy. Like I'm seeing a lot of big candlesticks, big wicks. It's like I could buy thinking I'm only going to have a 5 cent stop and then stopping off 15 cents loss. Let's see, high of 510, low 496. The range is a good thing, right? But we need limited downside risk, high upside potential. When it's like a 1-to-1, the odds are not really in our favor. But this one, I could see it maybe going back up, right? As usual, we'll have to be careful. I'd approach it with small size first, despite being green. I dropped down. I've been trying not to go below 1,000 shares, but I think 500 shares if it attempts the break of 510, and then can we get up there to 530? If I get in sync and it's moving well and I feel good, then I can size up quickly. But I think I'll just wait around and start slow. We do have high of day volume on a red 5-minute candle. WLDS, I don't think I'm going to touch it again. It was way too, I don't know, in that area it felt good, but it just didn't go. I'm thinking maybe it's a little too heavy. UCAR could also be backside. Let's not forget what happened pre-market, right? When we really look at what happened pre-market, it's like, again, if the stock sells off, it's like it's understandable. As a bull at heart, I'd still love to see a red to green and something take place, but for the people who are going short, right? I wonder if the way how they're approaching this into the open, because we know the open is very risky. They're probably thinking pre-market highs as a stop, 560. The stock made a high of 554. Imagine you're short at 550 with a 10-cent stop. And this thing just sells off and it's a great trade, right? It goes all the way down to 480. Now that's a nice trade to start the day. But you see, when it does break the pre-market highs, is why we sometimes will see that surge to the upside. Is because short sellers are sometimes covering. People like myself may be taking the break of the pre-market highs. The algos jumping in, maybe. Big drop to a surge, big bottoming wick. Yeah, my instincts are telling me to shut it down. I think I'm going to shut it down. P&L, we're at 600. Yeah, I think I'm going to shut it down. It's going to be an early day, but still, maybe I can hang out and check out the comment section. I'm a short seller and I would not touch this stock. Every time it's pulling back, we're seeing a bottoming wick, which is a good sign. But again, the range, we got to make sure we don't get caught in one of the bigger drops. Yeah, YouTube, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna do like a summary with the students, and then I'll be out of here myself. So if you're going the distance, those of you trading on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, continue to trade smart, continue to trade setups, right? And make sure to be patient, even if you have a red start today. It's still early. There might be something else coming, so be patient and continue to just, see what the momentum is saying. So on your way out, right, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Don't forget that I go live every weekday morning, right? No tricks, no gimmicks. Just the market and myself every single day. There's no hiding anything here. Relentless Trader is the most transparent trader in the world, right? So I'll catch you guys later. Stay safe, stay green. I don't think I'll come back today because I'll be busy, trying to take care of the back end stuff. But we'll see, what happens. If I get a call out like Power Hour that something is really strong, then of course I can come back and see what's happening. But yeah, stay safe, stay green. Tomorrow, bright and early, once again at 9:15 a.m. is the sweet spot. I usually go live. So it's been RT, and I am signing out. But the key will be to get it pretty low, right? If the candle goes down to two, let's say 12, can I be in at 14, 12, 13? If I'm in all the way at like 220, then not good. But so far it is holding up. We're seeing some more green here on the tape. Will the 1 minute candle to make the new high do anything? It will, but not the best entries. Okay. Ooh, that was a misread. Come on, I need this stock to talk to me nicely. The breakout from 14, just a little, unexpected. Sometimes it's hard to anticipate those type of strong moves, especially if you're not in just holding. I feel like it's a little choppy here. We're not getting the breakout. It's also not really pulling back. I'm gonna size down. Yeah, but with this stock here for sure, if Marcelo's pushing that big size and captured some of those trades, 5K on this stock. That's the type of crazy trading Marcelo is pushing right now. It's really insane, man. This market stuff is crazy. We can't take it for granted. But for those of you who are joining Discord now, and for those of you who are getting converted to blue, just make sure to keep an eye on the rules, all right? Because we will continue to remain a no-nonsense community, and having links, being able to post links and screenshots doesn't mean we break the rules, because of course we'll get removed out of the chat same way. I don't know. I think it's a healthy 5-minute pullback. I didn't hold down there because I was seeing a lot of selling coming in still, but that might have been the low, 17. Yeah, I didn't hold it, but man, a lot of red hitting the tape down there. A lot of red. It might even make a new low still. I mean, it's still possible. But I think it looks healthy. The volume here, the selling pressure, isn't so bad compared to our volume going up. I take an entry. I don't mind re-averaging if I need to, but I think it looks decent. But we'll have to see where the bottom is. I'm hoping this is the bottom, right? It could make a new low though. It's always possible. And if it does, hopefully it's not like a Titanic drop. It just needs to go down a couple cents and curl. But so far, so good. So what is my risk here? Right? We talk about the trade plan all the time.